My name is Schmitty, and I'm going to be your best friend for the next 10 minutes or so, anyway. You know, I'm feeling really close to you guys. We ought to make a pact to meet back here in 10 years and talk about life. Round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Time to share. Prompt number 1 is a weird thing to shout when you're midair during a cannonball. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in line, the worst thing to wake up and find sitting on your chest. Time to vote. Next on the list, the worst place to put potato salad. And vote. Round 1's done. Let's see who's in the lead. Now round 2, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. Cards on the table. First one. What are chicken nuggets really made out of? Okay, select your favorite whip. And next, a new traffic law that really needs to happen. Vote on your devices. Your next prompt is how old-timey sailors pass the time on long voyages. Okay, vote. Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning now. We've made it to round 3, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Make up the full name for this acronym. Let's see what you've wrought. In the final round, you get to give out a gold medal to your top quip. Make it count. Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer, so... That's the game. Let's see the final scores. Whiplash, this is Schmitty. Please hold. I don't suppose one of you has a spare graphing calculator, do you? No? Oh well. I'll score the game by hand, I guess. Time for round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winner's bonuses at stake. Go! Great, let's see what we got here. Starting us off, some shower heads have settings like massage and pulse, but never ever set your shower head to blank. Okay everyone, vote for your favorite. Next on deck, if a job interviewer asks you, what's your biggest weakness, always say blank. Ready, set, vote! Coming up next, a new name for bananas. Put in your votes. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Round two time, and look sharp because I'm doubling all the point values. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's see what we're working with. Number one on the list, a fact you might find on a Snapple cap that couldn't possibly be true. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next prompt. The worst office has a view of blank. Vote now. Next one, a terrible thing to carve into a tree. It's voting time. That's all she wrote for round two. Let's check the scores. That's right, it's round three, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Fill in this comic. Let's see the responses. Time to give out those medals. Okay, let's bring out those medals. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. We're done. Let's see the final scores. It's time for Quiplash with your host, Josh Schmitty Schmidstenstein. Who's me? Oh, that's me. I'm Schmitty. I knew that. I hope you're ready, because there is literally nothing writing on this. This is round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Let's see what we got. First up, a job you'd be surprised requires a urine test. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next is, a bouncy castle is cool, but a bouncy blank is just sad. Get to voting. Moving on. The worst sign-off line you could have on your email. Vote away. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. Let's start this show. Starting things off, what do raccoons digging in your garbage say about you? Okay, choose your favorite. Moving on, the term for a large group of bedbugs. And vote. Up next, explain how babies are made in 3 words. Get to voting. Round 2 is over. Let's see who came out on top. Round 3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Finish the comic. All right, we're ready. Choose who gets a medal now. All right, let's see who earned those medals. Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. We did it, you guys! Let's go to the scores! Schmitty here. Either my watch has stopped, or it's time for some quiplash. Okay, fair warning. I reserve the right to repurpose your quips for my improv set later on tonight. This is round 1. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. Let's take a look. The first prompt is, what a good rival to Build-A-Bear would be called. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next up, the worst interrogation would have a good cop, a bad cop, and a blank cop. Okay, vote. Next, it's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's just blank. Put in your votes. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. All right, let's have a look. Our first prompt is Elvis's last words, probably. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next in the hopper, what a caveman has nightmares about. Vote now. Next on the list, the name of a bar with no bathrooms. Ready, set, vote! Round two is now complete. Let's see where we landed. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Follow these word lash instructions. All right, brace yourselves. Award your medals. Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Let's see what the medals to points exchange rate is these days. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
welcome to Faking It. I'm your party host, Cookie. You can put your coats on my bed, but stay out of my nightstand. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, skipping is an option. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever worn handcuffs for any reason. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. And everyone voted for, that is indeed the faker. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you read all the Harry Potter books. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. It's easier to catch the faker if you all talk to each other. Throw around some wild accusations. Everybody voted for... Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you are enjoying an alcoholic beverage. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And the prime suspect was... the faker has been found. You made it count when you needed to. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of task you'll all do together. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, point at the person the government is most likely to be spying on. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. All the votes went to... you found the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you like to drink whiskey. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everyone suspects. You all caught the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of task. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. task was, hold up as many fingers as social media apps you have on your phone. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the votes were for Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as TV judge shows you can name off the top of your head. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. The votes singled out. Yep, you found the faker. At the last possible moment. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all... Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you would have if you lost the Academy Award. Vote for the faker now. Everyone voted for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So, good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A movie you quote all the time. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. all the votes went to... You all ganged up on the wrong person. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. A fun activity you've done on a first date. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the votes were for... Yep, you found the faker. It went right down to the wire.